December night, hope glows warm in the candlelight. When winter winds are blowing and the nights grow long and cold, my heart remembers Bethlehem, the story heaven told. Through every trial and shadow, one truth still stands today. Faith is the light that leads me, guiding every step I take. Faith lights the way, even in December's night. Faith holds my heart beneath the Savior's shining light. In every storm and season, His love will never fade. Jesus is my hope, and faith lights the way.
That's
Good
pretty.
morning. How is everyone today? Happy Wednesday. Happy early Wednesday. Hello, Cathy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing
Hello.
wonderful. We got Cathy in the house today. Welcome, welcome in, Cathy. And so glad to have you. We've been wanting to set something up for a while now. So finally we got a chance to do that. So I just want to welcome Cathy. Cathy is a new channel, pretty new. What has it been, a month? Month and a half, maybe?
Maybe about 2 months now, maybe.
It's 2 months.
Yeah, about
So
2 months.
she's still new. I call her still new. She is doing awesome, and she does lives. She does diamond painting. She does hauls. So, but she also has other crafting abilities as well. As I know, one of them is making cards. So she's very talented, and I'm very blessed to have her here with us today. And welcome everybody that's in the house. Let me see. Let me go through the list. We got Joan, Connie, Norma, Regina. Did I miss anybody? If I missed anyone, my
We
deepest
got Okie, we
apologies.
got Okie Diamonds,
Oh, Okie Diamonds. Oh, okay. Okie Diamonds isn't showing up on my end yet. So,
and Dolphins, DP and Crafts,
hello,
and
Shelly.
Dooley's Crochet, aka Julia.
Julia. Welcome, welcome. And there is Steph. Steffi's in the house. Hey, from the corner. Yes. Good to
Hi,
see
Julia.
everybody. All right, I'm gonna face my camera down. You saw my morning look. Oh dear. And I am working on this church for this month's theme is faith.
Oh, that's
And
pretty.
I know Cathy also has a theme going on. What is your theme this month on her Facebook page? Oh,
It's
she does have
Christmas.
a Facebook page as well.
It's a Christmas theme, but I'm only working on my Christmas one on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I'm still
Okay.
working on this coastal lighthouse from Art Dot.
All right. Our theme here is faith 25. So anything to do with faith is what our event is this month. Of course, last month, thank you to everybody that entered for last month, and we will be doing the last drawing a little bit later today. So
Well, I like that church. Where did you get that church? That's pretty.
this church actually was a gift from Miss Southern Belle and Tita. So I
Oh, that's
saw it
pretty. I
on
like that.
I saw it on Tita's channel, and then yeah, they got it for me. So I'm
I
very.
like that. That's pretty church. I like that church.
It comes from Marshall's.
Yeah. We don't have a Marshalls here. I wish we did.
And yes, Sherry has already finished hers.
I bet
She
she was
has.
beautiful too.
Does your mom do diamond painting, Norma? You should try it. No, do you diamond paint, Norma? Because I think most people that try it actually enjoy it.
I know I enjoy it. It's I love seeing the diamonds, make the picture come to life.
right? And all the colors,
Hmm. It's just weird how the diamonds make the whole pit. The picture comes to life with the diamonds. You would never know it. You know what I'm saying?
right? Hey, Bubs, how you doing, hun? You can't stay. Oh, that is fine. Thank you for coming on in. I wish you a most wonderfully blessed day as well.
Hi, DP to the Dakotas.
Good morning, Carrie. How's it
Um,
going over there? How's it over? I know you guys were all discussing the weather, and here it's a beautiful sunny day. It is going to be in the 60s. None of that white stuff that many of you are experiencing. I do know that up in Colorado today, though, there is quite a bit of that white stuff falling, but not here.
we've been having rain, but today's the first day it's not raining.
Nice, nice and sunny there today, hopefully.
I wouldn't say real sunny, but it's kind of the sun's trying to come push through.
Uh, we have been very blessed with our weather here. We've had a little bit of rain, but mostly if it rains, it's like a day and then it's gone. And then the sun. I mean,
Yesterday it rained all day here.
we have
Mhm.
sunshine at least 90% of the year. It's cold
Well,
and
yeah.
very icy. Carrie says we got rain last night. Now it froze. Oh dear, Carrie, don't go out. That's not a good. When it ices up like that, I hope you can just stay home today.
Oh,
No, Shelly. No, 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 no.
Dolphin says she's gonna send me some snow. Yeah, come send me some snow to Texas because I don't get none.
No, no, no. You're gonna get some this year, Kathy. You're gonna get some.
Yeah,
Predictions
no,
is you're going to get some, but not
really.
down here, Shelly. No, you can keep all that nice, beautiful white stuff up there,
I just want it for
and just
Christmas
send me
time, and then I don't know.
pictures,
That's the only time I want. I just want to see it coming down for Christmas, and that's it. And then I don't really want it here. I just want to see it for Christmas because
right?
it don't feel like Christmas when the sun's out shining.
Now I did link Kathy's channel up in my top of my chat. It's either at the top or at the bottom of the chat that you can go over there and connect with her if you haven't already. Would be greatly appreciated, and thank you so much.
Joan said, "Kathy, you can have my snow."
Yeah, yeah.
I just want it for Christmas time. That's it. I don't want it all, just for Christmas.
I saw your video, Shay. I was like, yep, you can send me the pictures, but you can keep that stuff. I do not miss it one bit.
I just miss it at Christmas time. That's the only time I miss it. Because, I came
Really?
from New York. I came from New York. I was born and raised in New York. So I've seen snow every year. So being here in Texas and not seeing any snow, especially at Christmas time, it don't feel like Christmas out here. To me.
That's
It
how it
just
was
does.
for me the first year here out in New Mexico too. Was like, this doesn't even feel like Christmas because there's none of that white stuff. But now I'm okay with it. Because what that white stuff brings is cold and nope,
Did
I'm
you
very
see what
happy.
DP Dakota says? She says she's going to get me a snow machine.
We will get you a snow machine. Yeah, right? Right? That would be like awesome.
Yeah, then I can have all the snow I want anytime, huh?
Yeah, it's too cold to be in. Absolutely.
But out here though, but out here, what I think is funny, because me coming from New York, I'm used to going to school and walking in the snow. I'm used to, everybody functioning right. Out here, if it snows, oh my God, they go crazy out here. They go rampage the stores because they're afraid that they're not going to have nothing. Then they shut all the schools, get shut down, and I mean, it's like a ghost town here because nobody wants to do it. Nobody knows how to drive in the snow, and I think it's funny because I'm not used to that. I'm used to coming from New York where they don't close schools down because it's snowing.
We used to have our school shut down only during blizzards, but we used to have a lot of blizzards.
We didn't. I
But
mean,
we
I
had
remember
we had a lot of days that the school was closed up north.
we didn't. They didn't. Not in, well, I don't know. Maybe now it's different in New York, but this is when I lived there. When I grew up, when I went to school there, we used to have to walk in the snow. I mean, there was no closing school. By the time I got to school, I would be soaking wet because the boys would throw snowballs at the girls as we're walking to school. So by the time the girls got to school, we would all be soaking wet.
Yeah, I think the difference is communities. So you grew up in New York, which is a city, right?
Hmm.
Where I grew up in a town where if it was blowing snow, you couldn't drive. You could not see in front of you. Like it's open
Mm.
prairie. So you can't see a thing. So they would just close. It's not safe for the buses. So they would just close the schools. Right?
Yeah,
Exactly, exactly, Connie. Snow is a time to start a fire in the fireplace. Cozy, warm, and beautiful.
yeah. So yeah,
Absolutely. Put on some beautiful music and craft away. I love listening to music while I'm diamond painting or doing something. I usually always have music playing.
I usually have somebody's wicked chat on while I'm diamond painting.
Oh, I have that on too. I have a whole bunch of videos playing in the background, but I have I gotta have my music playing because I gotta sing, you see. I gotta be singing. Star talks
You don't
like
want to
he's
hear me
90.
singing.
Yeah, some days I feel like that, Bubs.
You don't want to hear
Back
me
in the
singing because I'll probably
day.
break the radio. I'll break the radio for sure if I start singing. People are gonna be wanting to hold it. They're gonna need earplugs if I start singing because I'll give them an instant headache.
Oh dear. Well, you can still sing to yourself. It says to make a joyful noise unto the Lord. So it didn't
you
say
know,
you had to, be good at it. He said noise.
yeah, I'll be making some noise, all right. People be wanting to get some earplugs and run the other direction.
That's okay. Hey, you could have competition with all those other background noises you got going on in your house.
Oh, let's not talk
Uh,
about that. My husband, he's been listening to these audio things on YouTube. How like an audio book is, and he listens to these audio movies on YouTube. And I'm telling you, it's driving me crazy because the guy that he listens to that's doing the story has no personality. It's just a monotone kind of thing. And the guy sounds like he's about to die. And I'm thinking, oh my God, can't you find something better to listen to?
oh my goodness.
Yeah, and he listened to that yesterday all day. And I had to, and I finally had to go in here. I said, I couldn't help it no more. I said, I'm going to my craft room because you're about to put me to sleep with this guy. I mean, because the guy that's narrating the song, this story or whatever, has got no personality at all. He just sounds like he's about to die.
Oh, so he's very monotone then.
Yeah, yeah. You remember back in the day the dry ice commercials. Well, he sounded like somebody like that, like that was on the dry ice commercials.
Yeah, no excitement, just
No excitement.
very,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
monotone. Yeah.
And then it don't, and then it stays on the one picture the whole time, and it don't even change. The screen don't change to like a different picture. So you're seeing the
Right.
same picture, and you're hearing this guy talk with no personality. And he can sit there
That's
and listen
great.
to that all day. And I'm thinking, I don't know how you do it. It's driving me crazy.
Good morning, Valley. How you doing? Are you getting white stuff up there? No, Arizona's not supposed to get that stuff. Up in the mountains, but I know that you are just kind of below the mountains there. My apologies. I got it. I got her. I got her. She is nice and warm now. Welcome to the Smurfhood.
And my dolphin says, yeah, I like a fireplace.
Mm-hmm. We have one, believe it
I
or
have one
not.
too.
Don't know why we have one out in the middle of the desert, but we got one. Guess for
We
those
have one
chilly
too.
nights.
We have one too.
But I don't think we're gonna be out chopping wood or anything to start it. So it's just gonna be for it's only decorative purposes in this house.
Yeah. When did your family come? Ain't your family coming down this month?
Yes, my family is coming down for Christmas. It might now look might have to be after Christmas. I thought they were coming down for Christmas, but it looks like it's going to be a couple days after Christmas. But I'll
That's okay,
still,
y'all.
they're
Y'all
going
can
to be
still
coming.
celebrate Christmas.
They're coming for I think it's 4 days.
Oh, I know you're happy.
And oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Talked to my dad the other day and he's looking forward to it. I think he should
Oh.
come out here for like 6 months at a time. I think it would be good for
So
him. But
why
he would,
didn't they ever come before though? Is it because you didn't have the room for them?
yeah, I was in the RV, remember?
Yeah. So now
So
you have plenty of room for them?
I got a 3 bedroom, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well,
I was wondering why they never came down before.
plus I have the RV that they
Okay.
can stay, that my girls can stay in. So it's going to be my 3 girls, 2 grandkids, and my dad.
Oh, I know you're excited to see them, especially your grandkids.
Oh my goodness, yes, it's going to be
And then you're
such
gonna hate.
a joy.
Then you're gonna hate the goodbyes when you have to say bye. That's the hardest part, the bye part.
Yeah, yeah, those are always tough, always tough.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's
And in
very,
four
very
days, you're gonna go by quickly too. That's what stinks.
well, it's gonna be like they got here and then they gotta leave, but I understand my one girl
Yeah.
has to go back to work, so she can only stay. I said, "Well, she could have flown home by herself." I mean, she is what, in her 30s.
Mhm.
But no, it's all good.
So what are
So
y'all gonna do when
they're
they,
traveling as a family, which I totally respect that. And hello, Jules in the rain. Hello, Steffi. Hello, Echo. Welcome, welcome on in. So good to see everybody today.
so what are you gonna do when they're there? What are your plans?
Oh, they have everything planned out already. So I'm just gonna be, the mom that lags behind
Oh, okay.
that's gonna be trying to keep up with them.
You're gonna be exhausted by the time you get done.
Uh,
They're gonna have you running the roads.
yeah, yeah. They have there's also a spa. There's a natural spa not that far from here. And so they would like to go up there for an afternoon or evening or something, but I'm not sure if they've booked it yet or not. I don't know how busy that place is over Christmas time either. But it's a natural hot springs is what it is.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And it's not far from here. It's just kind of, say about an hour, maybe an hour away drive. It's up in the mountains.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah. And then there's so much sightseeing and stuff around. I mean, you wouldn't think so, right? Because the desert's pretty barren, but we do have like mountains and there's different museums up in the mountains and stuff like that, the
Okay.
rocks. So yeah,
So
it's
you're
gonna
gonna,
be, and
so
plus
you're
of
gonna
course
try and do
they'll
all
want to
that
go
kind of stuff.
shopping.
You're gonna try to do all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't going rock climbing. No, I'm not doing that. And I don't think they are either. I don't think. I think it's more of the drive up. Getting to the top and looking down and stuff. They would enjoy that. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Hey, Peanut, good to see ya. So yeah, it's it will be fun. It will be
Yeah,
a lot of
I know
fun.
you're gonna enjoy it because especially that you haven't seen them in a while. I'm happy for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then they of course they want to go to all the stores that sell the jewelry and the pottery and everything. So, because we have a lot of stores like that out here from the Mexico side. Hello, Gina. How are you?
You have to take some pictures. I know they don't want to be on camera or nothing, but you still need to take some pictures so we could at least see in pictures what they look. Your trip. Your time with them.
Yeah. I'll try to get them. They're not much picture. I mean, they do take pictures, but they're not. Our family has never been. Well, I shouldn't say that. My mom was big into taking pictures, and when she started getting sick, that dwindled down to, you know, very little. Of course, it's all on phone now, right?
Yeah.
And so, but she's got. My mom used to have albums and albums and albums of of photos, and it would nobody hardly even does that anymore, right? They just
Oh
keep it
no.
all
'Cause,
on their phone, and then when
no.
your phone goes cuckoo, guess what?
Yeah,
A
like
lot
my
of
son.
times your photos are
My
gone.
son, I don't know what's going on with my son's phone. I can't. I tried to text him and I tried to call him, and when I text him, it says that he's blocked me, but he said he hasn't blocked me. And then when I try to call him, it's saying that his phone is not accepting calls. And I said, "Why are you blocking your mama?" He said, "I'm not blocking you. I didn't block you." And
Mm.
so I told my husband to try to send him a text and see what happens. And the same thing happens when my husband sends my son a text. The same messages coming on. So my son seems to think that maybe his phone might have got hacked.
Yep. I don't know
Mm-mm,
about this technology.
me
That's
either. So I don't know either. But
I
he
have
said
no
once he
idea.
feels better, he's gonna find out what's going on with his phone. I said, well, you need to because nobody can't send you a text.
So, I mean, obviously, if that's happening to you, it will happen to anybody that tries to contact him if they
Hmm.
that he has his phone on. Maybe he has his phone on Do Not Disturb and he just doesn't know it.
Maybe I don't know. He's been sick, so I don't know.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry.
he said hopefully tomorrow he's starting to feel a little better, so hopefully tomorrow he'll be back to his old self again,
Oh,
and then he'll check out his phone then because right now he ain't need to be checking out no phone.
okay.
But I don't know. But I kept picking on him. I said, "What are you blocking your mama for? What did I do to you?"
Oh dear. I am working on a church from Marshall's. It is called Blessed Church, I believe. The church is called. It is from the artist is Amy Hall. But yes, this church comes from Marshall. It was a gift from a Southern Belle and Tita, and I just thank them so very much. I love it.
I know I like it. I tried to look on Marshall's website to see if I can maybe order it, but you can't even. It don't come up. I don't see anything about diamond painting on there.
And Kathy, they want to know what you're working on.
I'm working on the. This is what I'm working on. I'm working on that coastal lighthouse from Art Dot. I don't know if you can see
Now,
it real well.
is that one a square or round?
It's a square. This is
And
my
you're
first.
liking it?
Yeah, I like a square. I don't know. I don't know what a square is like on a cheap, a cheaper canvas, But for this premium, since Art Dot's a premium company, I'm enjoying it because they fixed the grid on the canvas, and
Yeah, I heard that the first one was a little bit trying.
yeah,
They didn't
and
quite
so
fit nicely, but I heard that they had fixed it.
yeah, and everything looks like it's. I mean, I'm not having no problems with it. This is the first time that I'm doing this, and this is the first time I'm doing a square, so I'm liking it so far.
Nice.
Oh, Dolphin said, "Sounds like my son needs a new phone." I don't know. I don't know what's going on with his phone, but he needs to get it fixed, straightened out before, because people can't call him.
Yep, he needs something. Maybe he doesn't want to be.
I
Maybe he
know,
just
but
doesn't want to
he
be
says he didn't.
bothered.
He says he didn't block his mama, but I'm starting to think he did because maybe I've been bugging him too much.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to be bothered. Hello, Nancy. How are you?
No, I don't know. I don't know
I
what's
won
going on.
something for Nancy's this morning. I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Nancy. If you have not checked out that, please do. Jules and Lorraine, how are you guys doing? Your beautiful setups you got going there. I we haven't decided yet, believe it or not. Well, we're not gonna. We decide we're not having a Christmas tree this year because we got Molly. Molly is a rescue dog that we picked up shelter. What, four, 4 or 5 months now? How long have we had Molly for? We got her what, 2 weeks? Maybe 2 weeks when we moved into this house. Oh, maybe a little bit longer. Anyway, but she's very anxious. She's got a lot of chewing issues.
Mm.
She's the one that we have to watch constantly because she's always got something in her mouth. And I just thinking that Christmas tree might be too much of a temptation for her. And she is just getting settled in here. She is doing so well. I can now grab her from the collar. Before we couldn't even grab her from the collar. She would totally flip out, and now I can actually lead her out the door. She wasn't going through doors either. That was a big thing. She
Oh
was
wow.
terrified of doors.
Oh
So
wow.
now she can go through doors. Now she can actually, I open the door and I just say, "Come on, Molly, let's go." And she's out the door.
Oh.
So we are continually working with her, and she is getting so much better.
Is she
And
like your other dogs? The same kind of dog breed?
no, she's a border collie.
Okay.
She
You
has tons of energies.
you had to take a picture and show me her. I want to see what
She's
she looks
she's
like.
on. I got a short of her, Kathy. You gotta go check out the short.
Okay,
I
I
did a
will.
short for her and I did a short for Lily. And they both are when we first got them. So just go back on my shorts and you'll see Molly and Lily. And and yes, I got the two other ones. So they are just Lily's doing very well. Lily has taught my little pixie girl, who is a Maltese, how to howl. So thank you, Lily. She is now hollering, and I think we got. Hold on, I don't know what Kathy did there. Oh dear, now I got three of her. Hold on, we gotta figure this out. Hello? No, not that one. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, so I don't know why.
I don't know what keeps happening. It's aggravating them. It keeps bouncing me off or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, and I have two of you down below here, but I think I got you up here again. Three of you popped up, and I'm like, wait, who's popping in this live? Because I only sent you the link. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah. Oh, Julia, if you want to, people can connect with you. If you don't know how to connect with somebody, everybody is blue uh, on my side. So
I
on
don't know
my
how to
channel,
do
I make everybody blue. If you have a channel, people can just right click on your name, go to channel, and you can connect with them very easily. So I am all about connections. I'm all about sharing the love, showing your love. And even if it's something that you're not really interested in, just be kind, please. That's all I ask, is just to be
Yeah,
kind. You don't have to like it. You don't, you can just don't say a word. Just say, okay, no, this isn't for me, and leave peacefully, please. Don't be rude.
exactly.
To a heart that's true. What is that, Kathy? What song is that?
What?
I said, oh, I was singing it Elvis.
I didn't hear nothing.
If you're right-handed person, you left click on. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm sorry. I am left-handed, so I think lefty.
Hello,
Thank you
pampered
for
with
that.
diamonds.
Thank you so much for correcting that, and I appreciate that. I always say it backwards because I am backwards. Oh, I had an Elvis song in my head, Kathy. That's all.
Oh,
Often when I'm saying or talking or something, a song will pop in my head and I'll sing a few words of it.
well, I didn't hear you singing anything.
It was so
Maybe
fast.
that's when, maybe that's when my phone went off and I couldn't hear you.
No, when I was talking about if you don't like somebody's content, don't be rude. And then I said to a heart, that's correct.
Okay, I got you now. I understand what you're saying now. Don't be rude. Yeah, but it's don't be cruel, ain't it? Ain't that the name?
It is. I said, don't be rude. And then I said, crew, don't be cruel.
Yeah, don't be
To
cruel. Yeah,
what? That's true.
that's true.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's how
Don't
it
get
goes.
me to Yeah, when I went to Branson, you know how I went to my husband took me to Branson. When
Yeah.
we went and saw that, I sent you that concert that we saw the Hay Goods because I was able to
Yes.
have a digital copy of the whole concert since I bought their CD, and and
Nice.
they actually had a hologram of Elvis Presley singing with them. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that would have been cool. Now, Kathy
But
loves Elvis.
I think the person that was playing Elvis was like Dean Z. He's a Elvis impersonator guy. So they had him as the hologram of Elvis. But this guy sounds just like Elvis, though.
Maybe he was Elvis.
Yeah, he looked like him from that hologram. Yeah, but it was cool how they did that, though. It was pretty neat. And then the
Oh,
Hey Goods was
boy.
singing along with him.
Yeah. How you
It was pretty
doing?
neat.
I hope you're feeling better. I've been keeping you in my prayers. So I hope you're feeling so much better and that you're home.
Hi,
So good
Connie
to
Jones.
see people connecting with one another. I love it. Thank you guys so much.
Yes. And how do I get, people on my end are talking with each other too.
You have to make them standard mods if if
I
you
don't
want
know how
them
you
to
do that.
connect. Well,
I
you
don't know
go
how you do.
in, okay, so you go on your YouTube chat
Mm-hmm.
and then here you can try out with that here. Let me go over to your chat. And I'm going to write something in there. Where are you? Am I on the right one or am I not on the right one? Hold on. There we go. I think this one's Kathy's. I can see some. You've got some people. You got Shelly, you got Carrie. So you must have done it at one time.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about how you do that. I
So,
think
okay, do you see where I typed hello everyone
yes.
in your chat? Now just tap my name and then scroll down and you will see mod. You can give people, I would not suggest the manager, but you can do the standard.
I
If
see
you
something that
know,
says add
if
as
you
it says add as moderator. That's what I see.
Yes, but if you scroll down, there's going to be two choices. There's going to be a managing, and
No, I
then
don't see
there is
nothing.
going to be a standard.
Oh,
Managing just gives them a little bit more control over what they can do in your chat. Standard is they can hook up with other people. I think they can time people out, but that's about it. That's all they can do for
so then
just
I
the
can.
standard.
So for you, just hit standard.
Whatever you want to give me.
I don't
If you
know.
want me to be a managing, but I'm not in your chat enough in your
Yeah,
lives because I go
I
live
just
the
put
same time as
standard.
you do.
Yeah, I put standard.
So
There you go.
yeah, so now when I talk, here we go. I'm doing this backwards because my mouse is on the other side. No, oh, there we go. See, now I'm blue. And so then a
Okay.
message pops up on my Steam telling me, hey, you're a standard mod now. So there. So I mean, you can do that to whoever you want in your chat, and then it's just easier for people to connect with one another. I only do it to people that I know or for people that know somebody that comes in because we do know what YouTube is like, and
Mm-hmm.
so you know I usually just do it to the ones that I know or that have been on YouTube for a while. They've got themselves definitely settled. They've got a good following on their channel. But if they
Mm-hmm.
have like no followers or it's a brand new channel, then I usually don't give them a mod unless they are known by somebody. Because we do have those that come in and just support. They support other channels, which we absolutely love and is just as important. So, A managing mod can mod others. Right. Timeout, ban, and delete messages of standard mods. Add to banned words. Thank you, Bubs, for the explanation. I
Yeah, because
appreciate
I didn't
that.
know much. I'm still new at this, and I don't know much about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have no idea. What am I doing? We had the keys.
So that's
I
what you
lost
mean when I
that.
hear you say, make them blue or make somebody blue. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, because it makes their
Because I've
name
been
then
wondering
in
what
your
that means.
chat, they're blue.
Okay. I've been wondering
So,
what that means when I hear you saying that sometimes in the live, and I'm thinking, what
yeah.
is he talking about?
Well, you must have done it at one time because, like I said, you got a couple blue people in your channel. So you must
Well,
have been fiddling around with it somehow, sometime.
yeah, but I probably didn't
But
know
it's
what I
very
did.
easy, right? It's very easy to forget. Enable slow mode, subs only, stuff like that. Thank you, Bubs. Yes, they have a little bit, yeah, more control. And yes, they are control of the other standard mods, I think. It's how I told you on my live, Julius.
Yeah, I guess. You think I remember? I'm not going to remember it. That
Oh,
elephant that
Julius.
always forgets. An elephant never forgets, but I'm the one that always forgets.
Yeah, too funny. I know. And oftentimes too, it's easier to if you see it done to for it to stay in. I know so at least for myself, I have to kind of see it done or struggle for a whole night to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing until I finally clicks in. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. I've done that too. So, hello, Teresa's Journey. How are you doing, hon? Good to see ya. So yeah, everybody runs their channels differently. So you just gotta respect that person when you go into their channel. Not everybody runs the same.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Teresa's Journey.
Oh, it's probably getting so busy now, eh, Tisa? Thank you, Echo, for doing it. I appreciate that, hon.
Do what now? What are they doing?
Echo came over. Living my best life. Once you get to know people, you'll start to learn names. But living my best life is Echo.
I'm Echo. Okay.
Sorry, so sorry, Kathy. I should probably say their name in the chat so you know who I'm talking about. People are
Teresa
like,
Journey
wait,
said, I
who?
am home injured, so asking for prayer for healing. Need to get back to work. Yeah. You
Oh
have my prayers.
no, Teresa.
You have my prayers, Teresa.
So asking for prayer. Definitely. It was busy for Thanksgiving and we'll be through December. Yeah. You're gonna need the strength to keep on. I am just gonna say a quick prayer for Teresa, Kathy.
That's fine.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today and we thank you for this beautiful day that you have given us. I am bringing Tisa up to you today, for she is not doing well. She has been injured, Lord, and I ask for your quick healing touch upon her body. Give her the strength. Let her feel your comfort, your strength, for with you all things are possible. In Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for doing that for her.
It is hard, especially when you're working in retail to and you're
Yeah,
not
breathe.
and you're not feeling well. It's
Oh,
not
I know all about
easy.
working in
So
retail. I used to work at Walmart, and I know what it's like around the Christmas season and when you're not feeling good.
yes, you're very welcome.
Yeah, yeah, it ain't no fun working retail, especially around the holidays.
No, I was in a live the other day, and she says she can't even stand the Christmas music anymore because of the years she spent in the retail business.
Mm,
That's right. Amen. God has it. Absolutely. Everything is possible with him. So,
mm, yep, you're right.
has me and the kids, you are going to get through this. That's right. He will give you the strength, he will give you the comfort, and he can heal and will heal if it's in his will. So, he is such a mighty God. And of course, we celebrate his birth this month. And
Yep,
we don't really know when. There's no given date when, but the closest is around this time of year was when Jesus was born.
yep.
Mary and Joseph probably would have been traveling in these days down to Bethlehem or Nazareth is where they would have been traveling. Um, as they were summoned for tax purposes. Thank you so much. Way back in those days for the taxes.
Hmm.
That's where it all started.
Yeah, we gotta blame them. It's their fault.
Yeah, I blamed him yesterday on my devotional. I said, "See, this is where taxes started."
That's
Connie says,
funny.
"Yes, I worked at J.C. Penney for 10 years." Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, I'm weird. She says, "Loved working retail at the holidays." You know what? I'm weird too, Jenny, because I loved and I worked. It was at 5 or 6 years I worked, but I worked in not really retail. I worked as a cashier in a store, in a grocery store. But every year, yeah, they used to have the music playing, and I just loved it, loved it, loved it. But again, that was not retail. I cannot imagine the
well,
retail part because you got angry people, you got things
I,
going
I
around, you
worked
got this Christmas music playing.
I worked as a cashier at Walmart for during the Christmas season. I'll never forget this one lady. You know, but we had lines of people, and she came in there and
Right?
paid with nothing but change. And I had to count out all this change. And let me tell you, I had lines of people. People were getting mad because this lady had pennies, dimes, quarters, all the whole change, the whole nine. And I can't even remember what her how much it cost, her stuff. But I know I would sit there for a while having to count this money, and I was getting aggravated with this woman because I mean, of all times, you're going to come at the busiest time of the year with nothing but change, and I got to count all this change out. And my manager finally had to close my line down because we had to get these people over to another cash register because this lady, all she had was change.
Bless her heart. That's what I want to say.
Yeah,
Bless
but
your heart.
you know how annoying that is because I heard people getting mad, and you know how, I mean, can you picture me having a line of people, and then this lady's got all this change that I got to count out, and there was a
Oh,
bunch of change too. It took me a while to count it out. I had to get
oh.
my manager to come help because there was no way I was going to count all this change by myself. I mean, she had it loaded. The whole bag. I wanted to kill that lady.
Oh dear. Oh,
I
dear. I
mean,
don't think we can use that word, Kathy. That's not a good word to use on YouTube, so we can't use it. You have to be careful sometimes what words we use. And now we have Coinstar for that. Yeah, you just like throw it in a machine, right? She's in counts everything out for
well,
you.
when I worked there, they didn't have no coin store. I was the coin store. I had to count all that change.
Yeah.
That was before they had all that.
Yep. Oh yeah, we had our fill of people coming through the grocery store as well. And that's where you learn patience.
Yeah. That
Patience.
day I had
And
patience, all
then I
right.
think of the fruit of the
Mm.
spirit, and then I would just stand there, and the fruit of the spirit would just be running through my mind, and I would smile, and I would say, "Hey, you guys, I'm sorry this is happening. Please go to another line." Okay, I will scroll back. Absolutely. I'm so sorry I missed you. I am missing probably half of the conversation going on. So my if I don't see something, probably the best just put my name in big letters and then type your message out because I've got two channels going on here. And so on my screen and the chat is going pretty fast. Oh no. Oh, Lori, I'm so sorry. Let us say a prayer for Lori as well. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you today and I'm bringing Lori for she is having lots of complications with healing, Lord. I ask you to bless her, to heal her, and to give her the comfort that she needs as she is going through all of this. And I know it can be very trying. Please give her the understanding and the love that she so needs. I ask this in your precious name, Jesus. Amen.
And then say a prayer for Julia's dad because he went into the hospital on Thanksgiving. He's home now, but he's still having some problems. He went in the hospital for pneumonia, and now he's got to be put on oxygen for like they say, and for the rest of his life. So say a prayer for her dad that he continues to get better because he's home now. They sent him home,
He is
but
home. Julia said he is home. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. He is home. Thank you, Jesus.
we need to continue prayers for him so he can get better.
Absolutely. Continue prayers for your dad, Julia. But praise the Lord. That's something to be very thankful for, that he is
Hmm.
home. Amen. All right. It is probably almost time to do the wheel. So last week we had last Wednesday I showed 6 diamond paintings and Lynn won the last round. Lynn, if you I think I saw you in the chat. I will be getting yours out to you. I am so sorry I haven't got it out to you yet, but I will be sending both packages out together. Maybe because you're gonna win this time. I don't know. You do have a chance to win twice. So you had to let me know which paintings you were interested in. And let me just put this here away for right now. And then let me go back to, I will tell you what the paintings are. I won't be showing them today, but I will tell you what they were. We had Becoming a Butterfly, which was the ballerina. We had Praying and Giving Thanks, which was that little girl. We had Happy Pumpkins with Lady and Flower. We had Tommy the Patient Turtle. Thank you, Echo. We had Tommy the Patient Turtle. We had Peace in a Bottle. And we had Olivia the Octopus. Those were the choices. And if you are here today and you did not get a chance to make a comment under that video, please let me know. I can put your name up here and then after you can decide which one. You can go back to the video and then you can decide which paintings you would like. There is two, you can pick 2 paintings out of that bunch. So if I do not have your name up on the wheel, which I need to go over here, go back to my StreamYards. Hold on, Kathy. You're going to be still running in the background, hon, okay?
Okay, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
And then I'm going to bring this up on stage. So this is what I have so far. This is who I have so far. I've got Pam, I've got Carol, Shelly, Steph from the corner, Valerie, Maricel, Lynn, OK Diamonds, Lizzie, and Connie. Is there anybody else that would like to be on the list that is not on the list? Please let me know. If you would like
Uh,
to be put on the list for 2 diamond paintings, they're really cute. They do, I believe they've all come from Temu. And like I said, if you want to be put on the list and then and if you win, you can go back to that video. You can look at the diamond paintings because I showed them all there. And you can decide which ones you want.
Julia wants to be added.
Okay, Julia, thank you.
Yeah, from Dooley's.
I'll just put Julia. I know who Julia is.
Okay.
So I'm good. So let me go over here. Let me add Julia's name.
Teresa Journey says she wants to be added.
Julia. We have Teresa. We have Echo. Oh, yes. US only. Thank you, Joan. I am so sorry, Joan. But yes, US
Carrie
only
T.
because of otherwise it's just the shipping is so expensive. I'm so sorry. Jenny. Jenny wants to be on here. Anybody else that I missed? If you can, you can
What
look at.
about DP in the Dakotas? Do you want to be on there, added on there?
I said I saw your message stuff, and I says, "Do you not want to pick some numbers?" Oh, we're gonna get you diamond painting yet, girlfriend. We're going to get you diamond painting yet. Nancy said yes. Is there anyone else? I got you, Nancy. Please shout at me if I missed anyone. I got Pam, Carol, Shelly, Steph. That's Steph from the corner. Valerie, Marisol, Lynn, Okie Diamonds, Lizzie, Connie, Julia, Teresa, Echo, Jenny, Stephanie, and Nancy. Yeah, you were about to say? Sorry, 2 and 6, she's going to say. Okay, 2 and 6. There's a lot of 2 and 6s on here. Now, last time Stephanie said that if she won, she was going to pick somebody out of there that have the same numbers. So, Carrie, I will add you, Carrie. All right, so I got Carrie. I'll give it a few more minutes before we spin. We got 17. That is so awesome. I think this is the first time I've ever had 17 names up on a wheel, and I'm ever
Really?
feeling blessed. Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
So that is wonderful. Is there anyone else? And if you are from out of the States and you still want your name up on a wheel, you can always pick somebody in the group, or you can say, hey, Star, just spin again and let somebody win. So you can do that. So, Joan, do you want your name up on the wheel? And then you can say, if your name gets picked, I can just spin it again. I don't want to have your name left out. Jules and Lorraine, those are all my Canadian friends up in the Great White North.
Yeah, no, I like Jules and Lorraine. I like their channel.
Hmm. Oh, I love their Christmas. Oh my goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joan. Joan says, no thanks. All right. I don't want you to feel left out. I don't want anyone to feel left out. So I want everybody that wants to participate as much as they can. All right. 17. We got 17. And did I get your name, Jenny? Jenny, did I get your name up here? Oh, I did. Okay. I did get Jenny's. Are we good? Put a 1 in
I
the
think
chat
so.
if we're good to go.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're good to go.
Mhm. It takes a while because there's a bit of a delay. So we
Yeah.
just have to wait. All right. We're good. It looks like we are good to go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, dummies, why are you not a Smurf, hun? There you go. All right. Here we go. I'm going to shuffle first. We got to shuffle. Oh, I like the advertisement. That's at least it's not making any noise. But hey, ready to go, right on your arm. You never know. It's always, always ready to go. I think they need me to make commercials for
That's right. They do. It would be a good commercial if you made them.
I was gonna laugh. All right. I think that's shuffled really, really good. Here we go. Okay. Who is gonna be the winner? Who's gonna be the winner? It is Steph in the corner. Congratulations, Steph in the corner. I know how to get a hold of you, so congratulations. She picked 5 and 6. And so she will be getting, let's see, what was she? What was 5 and 6? It was Peace in the Bottle and Olivia the Octopus. We named the octopus Olivia. We named the turtle Tommy. So that is what she will be getting. Congratulations. Thank you,
Congratulations.
everybody that participated in Thankful, Grateful, Blessed last month. And I just want to encourage everybody, it's not just from last month. Please continue through your journey here on life, being thankful, grateful, blessed every single day. So it is so important that you just don't do that once a year. Yes, it's wonderful to celebrate with family and friends during that time, but it is also a good reminder that we need to be thankful in everything, every single day of our lives. So thank you again to all those that participated. If you haven't submitted your crafting item, please do so either by email or you can put it on the Facebook group. This month we are doing Faith 25. So anything to do with Faith 25. Hashtag Faith 25. Back to our regular, how do they say that? Back to our regularly scheduled program.
You sound like one of them announcers now for sure. What is that?
Right?
Are you feeling any better?
There we go. Yes. Welcome back. Today we've got diamond painting on the table.
That's right.
Oh, much love to each and every one of you. I don't know. Hey, is Steph still in the corner? I know she was in here. Oh, there she is. Yep. So I will get those out. I will get them out hopefully by the end of this week. I had to make some more thingies because I ran out. So had to make a few because I like to
So,
put a few
so
little
how long are you
things that
going to
I
do this
make.
for?
Pardon me?
How long are you going to do this for?
This was for
Giving.
Thankful, Grateful, Blessed from last month.
Okay.
So that was for last month. We were doing it every week. So we had 3 weeks, and this was
Okay.
the closing of the 3rd week. Your comment box was not a, oh my goodness. Mine does that too. It just disappears. I'm like, my goodness. Or it takes a long time to load. I'm like, is this ever going to load for me to say hello in the chat? And so sometimes I just sitting there listening in the background. I'm one of those what are they called? Well, they're called what? The lurkers, the silent watchers, the ones under the stairs. I heard the other day. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, so all of you that just enjoy watching and maybe you don't chat, I just want to say a special hello to you all. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Yes, in the bushes is another one, Echo. Yes, in the bushes. All you in the bushes out there. I can see you. I see your toque sticking out of those bushes. If you don't know what a toque is, you're gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Or you have to come visit me more on my life. Because you'll find out real quick what a toque is. A toque is, my Canadian friends will know what a toque is. And and I know a lot of you probably know what a toque is just from me saying toque. A toque. You don't know what it is, Kathy? You never heard me say toque.
No. If I did, I didn't know what you're talking about.
What language are you using, right? Okay, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. If you don't know what a toque is, hold on. It keeps you it keeps you warm in the winter months. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I had to put my headphones over top. All right, here we go. That's a toque right there. This here that you put on your head is it called a toque. And I got an oh
Okay.
dear toque because I always say oh
Well, you
dear.
never heard nothing like that.
That's right.
That's
We
like a
wear them
head.
all the time in Canada.
That looks like a headband or something.
That's a toque.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
It's also called a beanie. It's also called a toboggan.
Yeah, that's what I.
Uh, what else? What other words are these used? A hat? Oh yes, we call yeah, beanies, toboggans.
I would. Yeah, that's what I would think. It'd be a beanie.
Yes, Canadians wear them all the time. That's right. You like that one? Oh, and it lights up. It actually has lights on it. So
It
I
had
will turn
lights
the
on
lights
it.
on. Yeah, it does. It blinks.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Oh, a stocking hat. Yes, a stocking hat.
I would say it's more
Nice.
like a
Hey,
beanie.
and 47 little cotton socks. How you doing?
Yeah, that's more like a beanie to me.
Aw, thank you. You hyped the chat. I don't even. Okay, what is a hype? Can anyone explain what hype does? What does hype do when you hype a channel? I have not figured that one out yet. I hype all the time, but I don't know what it does. It says, oh, well, you have given so many points. Oh, do they up in Vermont they call them toques? Yeah.
Or maybe could that be more like a toboggan?
A toboggan is what you slide, right? A toboggan is like a sliding mechanism that you go down a hill, you know.
We call a toboggan a hat. Where I come from in New York.
Well, what do you call a toboggan when you go down a hill? That wooden thing that you held on to. That is a toboggan.
I don't know. We
What
call
do
that a
you
sled. I
okay,
don't know. I
what
would
are
call that
those
a sled.
called?
I don't know.
Oh, a sled. See, now a sled is a plastic little thing that you hang on to. A toboggan is a nice piece of it's a wooden thing and it's got nice curve on top. A sled. See, a sled to me is like a crazy carpet. Oh no, those are crazy carpets.
I don't know.
We
In New
call
York, I
those
know they.
toboggans.
In New York, they
Anyway.
call those hats a toboggan. That's all I know.
Oh,
I don't know about out
never
here in
seen.
Texas, but I know they call that a toboggan in New York.
Oh, yeah, yeah. We call them. They have wooden sleds. Yes, we call the. I've always called the wooden sled a toboggan. That was a toboggan. Goes down in Canada. Toboggans goes downhill. Yes. Phew.
Hmm.
We were always tobogganing.
Uh,
in the winter. Yeah.
hmm.
And then the same thing with snowmobiles. They also can be called sleds. There's a bunch of different names for snowmobiles as well.
Mhm.
We used to put a toboggan behind the snowmobile, and we would we would have so much fun being pulled around in the snow.
Mhm. You say the
Oh, it was a
bargain
fun
in New York, they're
time.
gonna look at you like you're crazy. You're gonna say you're gonna put a hat behind a sled?
You put a toboggan behind a snowmobile or a sled, and off you go. Yeah, my little cotton socks. Yes, cotton socks is bubs if people that do not are buds if people bubs if people do not realize that. So, yeah. A woolly hat. There you go, a woolly hat.
I ain't never
Pom-pom.
heard it called. I
You
never
got
heard it
to
called
have a
that.
pom-pom on top. See, a beanie to us does not have a beanie is like a flat hat, like a beanie would be like I don't know how to explain it, but they're flat. And then you kind of wear them on the side. To me, that's kind of like what a beanie hat is. Yes, it was such a pleasure. We use a tube. Oh yes, a tube is so much fun. And also, in the summer being pulled by a tube as well, like a big rubber wheel, tube looking thing.
Mhm.
Yes, those are a lot of fun. Absolutely. There is always so much fun in the winter when we were kids. I would build forts, I would build igloos. I was always outside doing something when I was growing up in the winter. We would be snowmobiling, we would be tobogganing, we were always outside,
Um,
hardly ever inside.
well, I came from New York, and we didn't have no. I came from the city, so there was no, not no place to be, sliding down nothing. Because what we had was a little teeny
Uh,
patch of land. We didn't have no. We had little sidewalks.
They didn't make any there was, like, no hills or anything there that they, like, even
You can go
man-made? How
to the
about
park, and maybe you
skiing?
can maybe do that at the park, but not really. There's not a whole lot. There was not really a whole lot of places. Not where I came from.
Oh, I guess it's probably it is a pretty big, like, crowded city too, isn't it? Like, there's a
Mhm.
lot of people that live there. I don't
Mhm.
think I could ever live in a city like that. Would be way too busy
Mhm.
for me.
It is too
Mine
busy.
yeah, that's really
They drive
I don't
crazy
like
in New York
cold.
too.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need to kinda New Mexico, you live in the desert. I always say to anyone that has any kind of as long as you don't have no breathing problems, because we do get a lot of dust, but the dry air, or even in Arizona, the dry air does wonders for a body. Um, I know with the snow and with the humidity and with the rains and everything, oh my, how my body used to ache. It came out here and it's like hardly anything anymore. What a
Wow.
difference it has made. Yeah, it's because it's dry. It's just a
I
nice
know.
dry air.
I know it was a culture shock when I moved from Queens, New York to Texas, and I seen people have cows and horses on their lands, and I'm thinking, what are we in the Dallas Ranch over here? I showed the Dallas. I thought we were at
Yes.
the yeah, because I've never seen nothing like that before. Because we didn't have all that where I came from. We had city sidewalks.
City sidewalks.
Hmm. So it was a big culture shock for me when I moved here when I moved to Texas from New York. Big culture shock.
Silver bells, silver
I
bells.
even got scared of a locust. You heard of a locust, right? I got scared of that because I didn't know what it was. I
It's a
heard a big
grasshopper, a big
I heard
grasshopper.
I heard it make a big noise and it scared me half to death.
Yes, the dry helps many conditions. It sure does, Jules and Nine. It's amazing. And I am just so blessed that the Lord led us down here because what a difference it has made. It's Christmas time in the
Yeah,
city.
I like Texas better than I only go back to New York to visit my family, and then I'm ready to come back to Texas because I've had I don't I'm not used to all that busy and crazy busy traffic and all the bustle of a bunch of people.
Mhm. That's what happens. Yeah, when we're talking and if I all of a sudden start humming or singing something, it's because that's just the way my brain works. I feel at least 200% better when I'm down there in Arizona or Mexico. Yes. Even the ocean, they say. I know I mean, you do get the humidity out there, but the ocean breeze, the ocean air also is a healing. And of course, I think it also helps with you just feel so relaxed when you're walking along a beautiful beach, enjoying scenery, just so relaxing. I loved my trips when I went to Cozumel. I've been to and then I lived in Belize for a while, but it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I ain't been to any of those places.
200% better when in Panama and Cuba. Oh, you had a hill behind your grandma's house. You spent lots of time playing on during the summer and winter. We had bunches of sleds, etc. Yes, it's so much fun. Well, we used to have dikes because we had to have dikes because the valley that we lived in, we live in the Red River Valley, and it floods. And so all the farmhouses and most of the farmhouses, I won't say all, but most of them all have dikes built up for the protection of that. And so we always had these big dikes. And there were years that it would snow so much that we would, I mean, just piles and piles and piles of snow. I remember as a kid the snow, I mean, it was just piles, beautiful for making the forts in and to making the little igloos, and oh, we just had so much fun. And then of course there was hockey on the ponds, and we couldn't wait
Um,
till the ice froze so we could play hockey. Yeah. And we'd be out there and then we would come in, and it's always such a nice memory because we would come in and mom would have homemade cookies and chocolate
oh,
milk. Hot
that sounds
cocoa,
cool.
yeah, and
That,
she would make it. Like, it was always made on a pot, on the stove. It
that
was
sounds
never
like so
bought,
much
it was
fun.
always yeah, and we would come in and we would just oh, it was just so nice. Alright, you take care. Who is leaving? Somebody is leaving, so I hope you have a very blessed day. Oh, Nancy. Have a very blessed day,
Bye bye,
Nancy.
Nancy.
Thank you again, for doing that, Jine. I just and for picking my name. Yes, immersed in God's nature. That is right. You know, sometimes we take that all for granted and we just need to stop and just look and just be, thankful for everything that He has created, even for the air we breathe. It's just so wonderful. But yeah, so much fun and so many good memories of that.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Right? Yes. Late, late at night. Yeah, I mean, it was even pitch black, and we would still be out there playing hockey.
Wow.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, we had ponds, so we didn't have to flood, but I know a lot of people do that. They flood their backyards and then they play a hockey. Yeah.
Yeah, when I lived in New York, we didn't have much of a yard. We had like a little patch of a backyard, and that was it. So there wasn't really much time to be playing outside with the. I mean, we hung out with the neighborhood kids and stuff, but we there was really no yards to play in. We just hung out on the sidewalk outside
Yeah,
of
you
our apartment buildings.
yeah, you'd probably have to go down to a park or something, right?
Yeah, yeah, and there was really
Yeah.
no park close by where I lived. I mean, they were
Oh,
all, you'd have to walk pretty far to get to a park. And since my mama didn't have a car, we, because, we would walk everywhere we went, or we took a bus. So parks weren't really close by.
right.
But we just hung out like with the neighborhood kids, like on the street, on the sidewalks. We would hang out with them. And I know where I lived, there was a candy store. We would always hang out at Goody's candy store, and he would always give the kids free candy.
Oh, I'd be hanging out there too.
Yeah, he
That's
liked
the
our
place to go.
he loved the neighborhood kids. So he would always tell us, "Oh, you don't have to worry about it. Here, I'll give you something for free." And he'd always give us free candy. So of course we visited him every day because we wanted some
Uh,
candy.
yep. Yeah, just the different lifestyles, that
I
when
know.
people grow up, right?
Hmm.
That, what we take for granted, what I would take for granted of all the good times of playing outside and everything, there's some kids that don't have that, and it's just
Now,
so hard to believe that, just to think that, oh, you mean you didn't grow up like that? You didn't,
now we would have
yeah.
like block parties, like where the cops would close the block down for the day, and our everybody in our like on our street would have like a big old celebration, like a block party, and we would make a lot of food, and there'd be music, and the kids would be playing in the streets and everything like that. Now that's, I remember stuff like doing stuff like that, but that's about really the only kind of fun we had growing up where I came
Mm,
from in New York. Because there wasn't much, there was no yards and stuff to play in or nothing like that. That's why when I moved to Texas, it was a big culture shock to me seeing all this land that people have, all this land, and then they have all these cows and horses on their land. It was really a big culture shock for me.
be like, what is this?
Yeah, I thought I was on, the J.R. Ewing Ranch. I didn't know it was different. Big culture shock to
Right.
me.
Take care, Carrie. Have a very blessed day.
Bye,
Stay safe
Terry.
and stay inside. It sounds like it could be very dangerous over there for out and
Thank you
driving
for
about.
coming.
Yeah, Canadians would look for any frozen water source. That is true. It didn't matter. Ditches even.
Really?
Oh
I thought
yeah,
she
and
was
then
funny.
in the spring, it was so much fun. We would put on the now we all had, these big rubber boots. And when it's starting to melt and there's just that thin layer of ice on the very top of the water,
Hmm.
and or it was ditches, so that, I mean, because we had the dikes and everything, so we had the ditches around our yard, and so that was so much fun to go and jump on this ice and try to break it. And of course, how many times did we get our boots filled with water, but we would still do it. I mean, it got so bad that my mom wouldn't even replace the rubber boots anymore. We had to wear plastic bags on our feet.
Really?
And then yeah,
Wow.
they were the bread bags. So we would put our feet in the bread bags, and then
Oh,
she
wow.
would tuck them around the outside of our rubber boots,
Oh, wow.
just to try to keep our feet from getting wet.
Oh, wow. Well, that sounds like so much fun, though.
So we would get so wet, but yes, it was, that's what I mean. Like, what I would think was just normal to many, they wouldn't have a clue even what that would be like, because were never able to do that. Like, just like you were saying, Kathy, with living in the city like that.
Hmm.
Or playing out in the rain and the thunderstorms and stuff. We always played out in the rain when there was a thunderstorm, and we just absolutely loved the. We never ever thought of the lightning back then. Do you, Shelly? Yeah. Remember the bread bags on before our boots? Yes.
Wow, I can't
It
believe
kept
that.
your feet dry. Yep. Yeah, those were the days.
Wow. I bet you that was a lot of fun. I wish I could have experienced that.
Uh, oh, you wore thick wool socks with bread bags over held on with rubber bands. Yes. Oh, yes, and the rubber band, but the rubber bands that eventually cut off the circulation, my mom found out very quickly. So she just tucked them over, like she folded them over the rubber boots. Yeah, the rubber bands is not a good idea. Um, yeah, it's like, I can't feel my toes, Mom, and not because it's cold either. Whoopsies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's just a difference, right? Between the farm life and country, like between the country life, farm life to the city life.
Yeah, it's totally different.
And
It's different.
just totally, totally different.
Especially like we're coming from New York. I mean, we didn't have all these yards and stuff to play in. We had city sidewalks. That's it. Not
Yeah.
much. Not really. Playing.
No, it wouldn't be very much. And probably even today, with it being so crowded over there, it's probably still the
Yeah,
same
now it's
way.
probably even worse. I can't even imagine now. It's probably even worse because more people moving there.
Yeah, it's a very crowded city.
And then you got the
Makes
crazy
good
traffic.
movies, though.
The traffic is crazy though. There, the way they the way they drive there, it's crazy.
Well, don't they have like a big submarine thing underneath the city?
I believe so. But they drive crazy up there.
Like you get from one area to another taking a submarine. What am I thinking? Not submarine.
Subway.
Subway.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Not a
submarine. What are you
submarine.
talking
We
about?
might need
I
a
don't know what's
submarine.
wrong with you listening to this. And no, it's a subway. They have the subway, but the subways are not very safe anymore. They're kind of getting dangerous to be using
Right.
the subways now.
Well, I heard they're starting to the subway. Yeah, not a submarine.
Yeah, I don't know where
They
you got
may they
submarine
may
from, and
need
I'm
the
over here agreeing
submarines.
with you. And I'm over here agreeing with you too.
You did. You agreed with me.
Yeah.
Hello, my
Oh
joyful
Lord.
Steffi. How you doing, sister? Yes. How are you feeling? You have been in my prayers. She's Stephanie. Please keep Stephanie in your prayers. Or joyful Steffi. She has been having some difficulties. So, as many of you know, she had to have her one leg amputated, and
Hmm.
so you are in our prayers, and for quick healing
Yes,
for your other leg. For
yes,
your other leg.
you're definitely in our prayers.
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Right? The yellow submarine, the yellow submarine, the
Yes.
yellow submarine.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the yellow submarine. I don't know why I said submarine. I meant the subway.
Yeah, and I'm over here agreeing with you like a dingbat.
Yes, thank you for your prayers
And
for it,
then they
Steffi. I
also have,
appreciate
taxi
that.
cabs. You take a taxi anywhere you wanted to go to.
Yay, I'm so happy to hear that. Praise the Lord. She says, I'm good. I got discharged from hospital on Tuesday. Praise the Lord. Now let's keep you out of there, right, Steph? Let us keep you out of that hospital. I saw the Yellow Submarine when I was in Liverpool, England. Wow, Joan.
Julia
That would
said,
have been something to see.
Julia said that Steffi's in her prayers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'm not getting too far on this painting today. But then I usually
Huh?
don't. Too busy doing other things. not paying attention. So are you all ready for Christmas? Are you all decorated? Do you decorate? Do you like put up a Christmas tree? Do you do anything like that?
Debating on if I want to put up my Christmas tree this year or not. I don't know. I want to, but then part of me that says I don't want to get all of it out. You take all the tree out. You got to get it out of the closet, and then I don't know. I'm debating if I want to do it or not. Because really, we're not really having our Christmas until we're doing our Christmas with my husband's family on December the 13th.
Oh, so really early.
Yeah, we don't do Christmas on Christmas Day with his family. I don't know why, but they don't. They like to spend Christmas with their own families. You know what I'm saying? Like his brothers
Yeah,
want to
so you
spend with
mean
their own.
the big family gathering
So
is
we're gonna
going
do the
to
big
be,
on December the
yeah.
13th. So, um, and my
You
mother-in-law.
don't need it, Julia. Yeah, it's hard, right?
So I
Trying to
might
pay
just
attention.
So I might just kind of take out my decorations that I put around on the fireplace and stuff like that instead of just taking out the whole tree. I may just put out my little decorations around the fireplace. I haven't decided yet. My husband
Well,
said, "You better
my hubby
decide
has the
soon."
Grinch outfit, so I think I'm gonna dress him up and I'm gonna put a couple balls on him
Hey,
and
that'd be
call it a
cool.
day for Christmas.
Hey, that'd be cool.
He can be my Christmas tree for Christmas.
Hey, that works.
Oh,
I
you
mean, it's just
you're
such a
funny.
hassle to get the tree out. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it out, and then you got to put it back up. Um,
Yeah. We had a cactus tree for outside, but the wind took it. A real bad windstorm came in, and we thought we had it tied down good enough. Mm-mm. It went,
Julia,
it went like
Julia
a
said,
tumbleweed down the road. Never did
Julia,
find it.
Julia said she's got a Grinch outfit.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's what we got. He has too. Is a one of the Grinch outfit from last year. So yeah, I'll just decorate him. Here, honey, put on the outfit for today and let me put, a couple little Christmas balls on you. You're good to go.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? He'd love that, wouldn't he? Mm.
I always see Jules and Lorraine say, Kathy, you got to take out that tree. We don't actually have a Christmas tree. We could have to go buy one. My hubby's
So
like,
what are you
oh,
gonna?
well, we could just go and cut one down. Yeah, right. It's like, yeah, right. Good luck finding a tree here out in the desert. Wonder how far we'd have to travel to get a real tree.
So what are
I
you
don't know
gonna
if we
have
sell
when
them.
to eat when your family comes for like Christmas?
We usually cook a turkey. It's been a
Yeah,
tradition is we have turkey for because you have to think up in Canada the think our Thanksgiving is in October.
yeah.
So and but usually turkey and ham is usually the two that get cooked at least for our family at Christmas time. Um
Um,
but this
normally that's
year, I
what.
don't know, I think we were talking about doing steaks. So
Okay.
we might change that up this year and not have because they're going to be
Yeah.
having their Christmas still back home, but back home they help out. They help out. There's a organization that's from all the churches, and so they all get together and they cook a big turkey meal, and then
Mhm.
it's for Christmas Day. And my dad has helped out for many years with that, and so usually that's where we used to go. We wouldn't even cook it. In the, latter years, we never even cooked a turkey dinner. We would just go there and have the
Okay.
turkey dinner with everybody from the town that didn't have family to spend it with, or couldn't afford. There are a
Well,
lot of
that's so
shut-ins
nice.
and stuff that we would deliver food to and give them a small little gift. It's a wonderful thing to be able to be involved in and do. And I enjoy that so much. I need to eventually get more out here in this community and see what goes on in this one because I do miss doing that.
Well, normally we have turkey for for Christmas, but my mom wants to do hamburgers this year. So we're not having no traditional thing this year. She wants to make it easy this year and just make hamburgers. So that's what we're having.
Oh, Cindy Lou is so cute. I love Cindy Lou. Yeah. And like I said,
Mhm.
this year too, I just do not think with having a chi with Molly would be the best idea. So we're going to
She said, I don't put up a tree. I just put up decorations on my porch, Christmas lights, and Grinch and Cindy Lou, the inflatable.
yeah, really cute. You got a 6 foot Grinch cheese, joyful Steffi. Oh my goodness gracious! I would come over there, Joan. I would come to your place for Christmas. Ooh, we're having potato leek soup and a couple different cheese breads for Christmas and two different. That sounds really nice.
That does sound good.
Oh, Jules and Lorraine would have you. Said highway is just too Tetris in the winter. Yeah, with you guys live up in the Rockies. Well, up in the mountain areas anyway, even over there. The hills and everything. Too dangerous, yes. This year is supposed to be a very bad winter. The worst winter I remember, I think it was in that I can recall was it was 88. It was so many storms that year. So much. I mean, just the snow was just unbelievable. And then, of course, that year was a big flood in
Um,
Manitoba. But that was a lot of work. I still remember that every single day we were out there sandbagging, sandbagging, sandbagging. And not just our place. I mean, the whole community came together and just the sandbags alone, it was just every day. But boy, does communities come together in situations like that.
you're
And
right.
it's
Because
so nice to see when that happens.
you're
And
right, because the last ice storm that we had, which was a couple of years ago, we were out of the whole town was out of electric for like 2, 3 weeks. We had to have people from other communities coming down to help us get the power on, and the whole community really got together, with
yeah,
everybody that didn't have power. They were, and the ones that did have power were helping bringing food to the ones that didn't have power still. Yeah.
yes.
So
Oh,
yeah,
it's just
and I'm not sure.
really,
And
really
that's
nice
another
to
thing.
see that.
That's another thing I'm not used to coming from a big city. Because in a big city, ain't nobody really cares about your neighbors. And out here, everybody cares about your neighbors. Like everybody knows what's going on with each neighbor, and there's a lot of helping each other. But in New York, in a big city like that, nobody cares about nobody. If you are, lying on the street and hurt, ain't nobody they're just gonna walk over you, like, and not even worry about you. But out here, somebody would try to help you.
Isn't that interesting?
And that's another thing that, that was a culture shock to me too, because I wasn't used to, even though I'm a person like that likes to help people out. I still didn't grow up in an environment like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, it still would have been different for you,
Hmm.
yes, to have that. We had to do that when Hurricane Helen. Oh, that hurricane was awful, wasn't it? Winnipeg, not Winnipeg. What'd you say, Joan? I think that's the year that I took my driver's license in in winter. We call it Winterpeg. So maybe that's what it was trying to spell, Joan, was Winterpeg. I remember doing the parallel parking right beside its snowbank. The snowbanks are huge, huge that year. It was just incredible the amount of that white stuff. I'll try not to say the word, the white stuff that came down. Yes, the white fluffy stuff. This year too, they're predicting to be. Um, it's already starting. It's already starting in some areas that have already tons of that white stuff on the
And,
ground.
and another thing that was strange when I first moved down here from New York. Okay, I was riding down the road one day, and there was a funeral procession going by, and I didn't think nothing of it. I was still driving because in New York you don't pull over and let a funeral procession go by because there's no room to pull over anywhere. So I remember this cop stopped me, and I was wondering why is he stopping me? I'm not speeding or anything. And he said, "Where are you from?" And I said, "I come from New York." He said, "No wonder. Out here, we respect the dead." He said, "Yeah, and you need to pull over." I was like, "Well, excuse me, I didn't know. I didn't know because in New York, there's no room to be pulling over anywhere. We don't do that up there because, there's no room to do that."
Wow.
Yeah. He says, "Just make sure next time you pull over and respect the dead." And I was like, "Okay." I didn't know because, in New York, they don't do that because there's no room to do that. Yeah, so that was another thing that was kind of strange for me. I wasn't used to, you know, out here that the people pull over when a
Yeah.
funeral procession goes by. I mean, of course, now I'm used to it, but I mean, this is when I first moved there. We moved here. I thought that was kind of strange, because I've
Well,
never seen that
what did
before.
they do? What did they do with emergency vehicles then? Because I mean, that's the norm as well. When an
They
ambulance
just
or
kind of,
fire, you
yeah,
pull over.
well, if you're down, I guess, well, if you're on down in somebody's neighborhood, and they have to go, they'll try to find a parking spot or maybe try to pull in somebody's, like garage, not garage, but like their, what do you call that? They're like
Like, no, I mean
their
like when
yard or whatever, like maybe their yard or something, I'm talking about. And
yeah,
then,
but if they're rushing down the road, right, to get to the place that they need to go,
the people
the
just gonna
cars
have
are
to figure out how
supposed to move over for any
they'll
kind
just
of an
find,
emergency.
they weave in and out of the lane, crazy. They don't care.
Oh.
People don't move out of the way for them. They'll just try to move out, try to weave their way in and out, even though there's traffic.
Okay, Jules and Lorraine have a question for you, Kathy. Kathy, if you were to promote New York, what would you say?
Promote it.
Yeah, if you were to promote New York, what would you say?
I would say that is a very crowded place. I mean, it's just very crowded, and what you see on TV, how pretty it looks on TV, is really not what it looks like when you when you're there. Because Manhattan, they have nothing but trash all over the streets. I
Okay,
mean,
okay, let's change this. If you had something good to say about New York, what would you say?
mhm.
What's one thing, if you have anything good,
I don't really have nothing good to say about New York because I never really liked living there.
she's grumbling.
I don't have nothing good nice to say there. There's nothing.
Oh
People
dear.
people are very rude up there. I mean, there's really nothing nice to say
Oh,
about it.
oh dear. There's no promoting New York on this.
Mm-mm.
Kathy. No,
That's about
dear.
New York. No,
Gotta be
not
something.
where
Gotta
not
be
where I
something
lived
good.
anyway. Maybe I would say upstate New York. Now, okay, I'm gonna change. Upstate New York is a beautiful town. People are. That's more like the country up there because I used to have cousins that lived upstate, they lived in Marlboro, New York, and that was a beautiful town. I used to love to go there because people
There
were
we
so friendly.
go.
People were so friendly. It was more country life there. But where I came
There
from,
we
the city
go.
was totally different.
Okay, so it does have a beautiful country there.
Yeah, and like upstate New York, and even in
So,
Long Island, and I would say even in Long Island would be nice to live. But where I came from, Queens, New York, and Manhattan, no, not really, nothing nice to say. People are very rude over there. Very rude. Especially if they know that you're out of town. They'll even be more rude to you.
So you gotta fit in with the crowd, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Like you don't want to like if you go down to Manhattan and you're a tourist person, don't wear no like fancy jewelry. Don't wear no big old purses, like and all this because they'll be wanting to rob you
Oh,
because they know that you're out of towner. You'll be on their radar to to pickpocket you.
oh dear. So you gotta be careful what place you go and
Mhm.
visit.
Mhm.
Well,
Now, now
they have that big parade, don't they? Well, they probably have a couple big parades through the year, but they have
they
that.
have the Macy's Day Parade, and I used to go there as a kid. My
Okay,
dad would take me every year to the Macy's Day Parade. It used to be
there you
fun.
go. So there is a positive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's the.
But I don't know what it's like nowadays, 'cause I haven't been there in years. So I mean, things may be even. I don't know.
Don't go to Queens, Jules and I. And if you go to New York, do not go visit the Queens.
So you don't go into Queens. Yeah. They make it look nice and real pretty on TV, Queens, but it's not really that pretty in person.
I think that's almost any city you go to. I mean, there's just some places you just do not want to be walking
Mm-mm,
at night. It's
mm-mm.
too
And like
dangerous.
they
And
have
every
a nice
city has those places.
like Central Park is a nice place to visit in the daytime, but don't go there at night. You don't want to go to Central Park at night. You don't want to be nowhere near Central Park at night because then all the crazies come out. But in the daytime, you can go there all you want in the daytime, but don't be going there at night though, because that's when all
No,
the crazy
no
people come
Central
out.
Park at night.
that's
No
when all,
Central Park at night. Gotcha.
yeah, that's when all the crazies come out. Ain't no telling.
Yeah,
And then
too
the
dangerous.
subways are kind of you got to be careful riding on the subway. You got to watch your purse a lot on the subways because somebody will pickpocket you and you won't even realize that they're doing it.
Oh dear.
And you get some crazy people on them subways too. Crazy people.
Well,
I know when we took my
I
I
think
know
they're
when we took my
trying to clear it up or clean it up a little bit, I think.
I know when we took my husband to New York for the very first time, because he was born in Texas and that's where he was raised in Texas. And we took him to New York for the first time, and we took him on the subway. Let's say he'll never go on the subway again in New York again. That was an experience that he said he never wants to do again. He said because there was this lady there and she was preaching the Bible, but she was saying it in a hateful way, saying that people should die and all kinds of stuff. And she was running down the whole subway saying that to people. And my husband looked at her, looked like, "What's wrong with this lady? What's her problem?" I said, that's nothing new. You wait, you're going to see more people doing that. I mean, that's just crazy people on the subway." And she was doing that in the train, stay in the train, saying
Yeah,
that people need to die and just all kinds of stuff she was saying.
yeah.
And my husband said, "That's it. I ain't never riding a subway in New York again."
Yeah, for like the out of towners that wouldn't be used to something like that, that would be definitely
Yeah.
scary, right?
Me, it didn't
So,
faze me because I know that you see some crazy people on the trains like that doing stuff like that, but him it was like a total shock because he wasn't used to that, and he wasn't used to all the traffic and how crazy the traffic is in New York too, and how they just go in and out of lanes, and I mean I don't know,
yeah, it's just very busy. It's a
very
very,
busy.
very
Yeah,
busy, busy city, but
yeah, yeah. He wasn't used to
and
it.
I totally understand how it could be such a culture shock coming from something like that into a
Yeah.
country
Coming from
lifestyle.
a fast paced environment,
Yes.
basically to a slow paced environment. Yeah, but now I love living in Texas, and I wouldn't move. I wouldn't go back to New York if somebody paid me to. I go there to visit my family because my family all still lives there. But that's about all I care to go to New York for is just visit my family, and then I'm ready to come back home.
Yeah. That's right.
'Cause
That's about all big cities. Yes. All big cities are starting to be like that. All right.
mhm.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. God bless you. You have yourself a most wonderful rest of your day as well. And again, thank you for spending your time with us. Uh, Going to put outside lights on with the weather. All right. All right. We're getting some Christmas lights being put outside by Stephanie. Yay. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's going to, bet you it's going to look so beautiful. Yes. Do it while the weather
Bye,
is
Oki.
nice. Thank you so much for stopping in today and visiting with us, my dear sweet sister Stephanie. And God bless you in your journey today on this world, in this day. What a beautiful day the Lord has made. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it.
Teresa Journey said, I am blessed to have been in a small town most of my life, but born in Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very blessed to that where I grew up. I mean, I couldn't imagine anything other than country life. I can
Hmm.
imagine growing up in it. Now, I've lived in a city. I lived for a short time um in Winnipeg, just for a very short time. And nope, no, that was not for me. I did not like it one bit. Not me, not me, not me, not. Was it Dr. Zeus? Not me, not I, not I,
Well, what did you not
not
like
me.
about it because of it? What did you
I
not
do
like
not
about it
like
because of
it.
so
I
many
do not
people?
like it.
Did you not like it because there was so many people and just
Busy.
the fact?
It was just loud. Every siren,
Hmm.
it was loud. It was just so
Yeah,
loud. We heard the crickets at night. You don't hear no crickets in the city,
yeah, yeah,
but you
yeah. You don't
definitely
hear
hear
that.
the sirens and
Yeah,
the
that's right.
traffic and
Yeah,
just the buzz, the buzz. It was,
yeah, and
just
then
a
and especially
constant
in
buzz.
Europe, everything's so congested. Everybody's so close together. You can hear your neighbors arguing. You know what I'm saying? Right next. You could be in your own house and you can hear your neighbors arguing in their house because everything's so close together.
Right. Well, and then there's the apartment blocks and I mean all
Hmm.
that, right? When you're so used to just having, yeah, your house, the next neighbor was, a mile away. So that's how close your neighbors are to you. And all of a sudden, boom, what is this?
Well, I know
Uh,
it's an experience. For people that never been there, they should go to New York once to see it because it is. I mean, it's got. I mean, it's an experience.
right? Yeah. Yeah. You can open your window and shake your neighbor's hand. Yes.
Hmm.
Nice to meet you. I'm your neighbor. You couldn't open your windows to have
I mean,
nice fresh
I
air
remember.
either.
I remember being at my dad's house, and we would have the window open, and we could smell the lady because she come from where did she come from? Guyana, and I don't know what they were cooking, but whatever they were cooking, it had this strange smell, and you can literally smell it all in our house because that's how close she lived next to my dad.
Oh, probably the spices and stuff that they use for
Yeah,
their
it was
cooking.
strong,
I think they use a
and
lot of
our house like
curry
stunk
and
because I
stuff.
don't know what it was. I have no idea what it was.
Yeah.
But you could smell it, and we used to hate when she would cook that because you could smell it because we would smell it in our house for a couple of hours, like all day long. You would smell that smell.
Because it was so strong. Yeah.
Hmm.
Public
I mean, I'm
defender
sure it
in
tasted
Winnipeg.
good, but you could smell it in our house all the time.
But you were happy to leave, Teresa. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. Oh, yeah, being a public defender in Winnipeg? Yeah, I bet. He's busy over there. Yeah, Winnipeg has not been listed as one of the safest cities in Canada, apparently. I know there's a lot of things that go on in that city.
Now,
But I mean, that's in every city. That is absolutely in every city. But there's
now
some
I re-
cities that are a little bit more safer than others. You just know, I always stayed to the south. I was never allowed to go north. And when I used to go travel to the city when I was a teenager, my parents said, "You stay south. You do not even go to the middle. You do not go to the north of the city. You stay in the south." So I always stayed to the south. But of course, the main hospital is like right smack in the middle of
yeah,
Winnipeg, and that's where I had two of my children. The other one was born in St. Boniface, which is kind of more in the southeast of Winnipeg. So, but you learn there's a beautiful fort. It's called the Forks, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They decorate it up in the winter. Um, they have a lot of summer activities there, which is really wonderful for people that live in Winnipeg. It's a beautiful park, and the train is right there. They have a little train museum and stuff like that. But I always love to go to the Forks. They have skating in the winter there. Just tons of activities going
yeah.
on.
I remember go on school trips. They would take us to the to the Twin Towers, and I've been on the top of the Twin Towers. I've been on the roof of the
Oh
Twin Towers.
wow!
I've been in the Statue of Liberty. They don't let you do it no more, but they used to let you go all the way up to her crown. And I was able to go into her crown where you can look at all and you see all windows around her whole crown. And they used to let you go
Wow!
on the porch. I don't know if they still do, but I know for a while they stopped that because of her hand being very weak. So I remember going on school trips to the Statue of Liberty and to the World Trade Center and the Twin Towers. Yeah. I've been
Wow!
on top of the Twin Towers, and that was scary because people look so little. That was very scary. I'll never forget that. Because I'm afraid of heights, and I told my teacher I don't want to go up there because it's so. I knew it was tall. And the teacher said you need to go and you need to look out down at everybody and not from the roof. And I was like, but I'm scared. And she said, just do it. So I did, and it scared me because people look so little and tiny. I thought I was
Wow!
gonna fall off the roof.
Thank you so much, Connie, for stopping in today, sister. You have yourself a very blessed day. Enjoy those sandwiches. Soup, tomato soup, and grilled cheese. I think that's what I'm going to have for lunch today, too. That sounds so good. Thank you for the great idea. Of course, I'm
I
going to
don't
put
know
some
what I'm
bacon
gonna
on
have for lunch,
mine,
but
but grilled cheese, bacon grilled cheese sandwich, and tomato soup. Mm-mm-mm. I
that
think I
sounds
will.
good, though, doesn't it?
I think I will have that. I usually say for my lunch, but it's usually ends up being closer to dinner time by the time I eat. So it'll be my both lunch and dinner. If you put lunch and dinner together, what do you get? Now, if you
Hmm.
put breakfast and lunch together, you get brunch. What do you get when you put lunch and dinner together?
I have no idea what.
Lupper. You'd have a lupper. You can have your lunch and you can have your supper, which would be lupper. That's right. Lynette, there we go. That's a good one too. Yes, if you have a dinner, it would be Lenner. Yes, Lenner. You could have Lenner or you could have the Lupper. That's usually what I have. Is I combine both my lunch and supper together. So of course people all say it different, right? Some people call it supper, some people call it dinner. Just call me and I won't be late.
I call it lunch. So I mean, 12 o'clock
Yeah.
is lunchtime to me, and
Yeah.
dinner time is would be 5 o'clock to me.
Yeah. Yeah, we
But out
called
here,
it I think lunch and supper mostly. But my mom I know like to call it dinner. Dinner. It's dinner time.
yeah,
But she also at times would call lunch dinner. So we just knew when mom called, we ran and we did it. But I just whatever comes first in my mind is what I say.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's dinner, sometimes it's lunch, sometimes it is whatever it is. But yes, you did. So Jules and I said, Kathy, you overcame your fear. I would
Yes, I
have a
do.
hard time with that as well. I do not like heights at
Yeah,
all.
oh my
Even
God, it's
watching
scary.
on TV, have you ever watched like
Mhm.
an aerial? I love
Mhm.
watching the documentaries and traveling all over the world. That's how I travel, is watching documentaries. And I was watching this where they were showing these houses way up in the mountains. I believe it was in China, but their houses were built right along the mountain edge, and with the rocks and everything. And but they were, it was sky view down, and I was getting sick just by watching that. I was like, "Oh, I can't handle this. It's beautiful. I wanted to watch. Same time, that feeling when your stomach turns to knots and it starts
Yeah.
twirling.
You would be.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh dear,
That's how I would be too. Because I'm
oh
scared of
dear."
heights.
Yeah, not good, not good. But but that's how I travel. I don't know how anyone else, but I call it my cheap traveling is I turn on documentaries from around the world and I see all the beauty that's around. There are so many beautiful places, so many
Mhm.
unique places out there, and so I love watching those documentaries on them. Oh, time for lunch, Jules and Lane says. See you all.
Yeah.
Have a great hump day.
Yeah. I'm
You
getting hungry too.
too. So good to see you. God bless you. Have a most beautiful rest of your day, my dear friends. So, yeah, we're going to be getting going here soon because I know
Yeah, 'cause I'm getting
Kathy's
hungry.
hubby's going to be home here soon.
Yeah, but I'm getting hungry soon. I'm getting hungry.
She's getting, well, so yeah, you guys are all an hour later than, well, you are an hour later than I am. But noontime is usually lunchtime, right?
Mhm.
For you, and yeah, it's already 1 o'clock, so you're an hour later. So I just want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you, everybody that stopped in. Thank you for everyone that visited Kathy's channel. I so appreciated and connected with her. That is what this community is all about, is connecting with one another, showing your support. And yeah, Joan, I couldn't do that. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And
No.
Kathy, do you have anything to say?
I want to say to thank you for everybody for coming to, and I wanted to thank Star for inviting me to her live. I appreciate it very much. I enjoyed it.
Wonderful. And thank you, Kathy. It was a long time coming, like I said. We've been
Yes,
talking about this for a while, and I'm so glad that we finally got a time that we got to be together. So
and I
thank you
thank you
so very much
for
as
having me,
well.
and I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate your friendship.
Yes, and I appreciate yours as well. And we do a lot of messaging on Messenger back and forth, so we keep track of each other. Hello,
Yeah,
Levi.
and
Welcome,
I thank you
welcome.
for all the help for helping me with my channel because for a long time you wanted me to start a channel, and I kept saying no, 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 and I'm
Yeah,
glad I
she was
finally
very
listened to you.
afraid. Yeah, but she got going, and it's just wonderful everything that she has learned along the way, and just keep on going, Kathy. That's all. My encouragement for you is just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing
You remember
awesome.
how nervous? You remember how nervous I was? I would tell you
Yeah.
I was scared to death.
Yeah, she was very nervous, but it is just wonderful to know where you are now, and it is so good to see where you are and what you have overcome. That's what
Yep,
it's all about, overcome.
yep.
So again, just thank you everybody from my home to yours, or from our home to yours, I'll say, because it's both Kathy and I. Please keep safe out there. Make sure that you're loving one another. Be kind to one another. So important. God riches blessings. We love you, but Jesus loves you so much more.
And I love y'all too. Thank y'all.
We gotta find an outro. Let's do a song. We'll do a song for the outro, and I'll leave you with this song.
You said keep my word and you'll find life, a path of light through darkest night, joy that flows like a river wide, peace that no storm can hide. I will walk in your ways, oh Lord, trust and obey. I need nothing more you give, joy that the world can't take, peace that the enemy can't break. Long life in your hands I find, your love is gentle, true and kind. Yes, I will walk in your ways, oh Lord.
You speak through fire, you whisper grace, you lead me daily to a quiet place where every promise, every word is true, and blessing follows all I do.
I will walk in your ways, oh Lord, trust and obey. I need nothing more you give, joy that the world can take, peace that the enemy can't break. Long life in your hands I find, your love is gentle, true and kind. Yes, I will walk in your ways, oh Lord. Even when my head turns gray, still I'll rise and bless your name. Years may pass but you remain faithful, steady, still the same. I will walk in your ways, oh Lord, trust and obey. I need nothing more you give, joy that the world can't take, peace that the enemy can't break. Long life in your hands I find, your